Hey everybody, it's Phil with Behringer. How you doing today? Welcome to Music Group TV. I want to talk to you today about the QX2442USB. Look at this thing, it's amazing. It's got all kinds of feature sets in them and such capability for inputs and outputs. Let's just get in and talk about it. So you have 10 Xenyx mic preamps that are really great sounding mic pre's, and what's going to end up happening is it's phantom powerable as well, so that you can use dynamic microphones or studio grade condenser microphones. So you can use any range of quality of microphones and they're all going to sound great. It's really handy. So on top of that, there's a USB jack on the front here, and that's for the Behringer ULM series microphones, wireless mics. So if you're doing a live gig and the singer wants to get them run around farther than a cord will go, ULMs would be great for that. On these 8 inputs, mic inputs, you have gain here. You also have a clip light going on to make sure the signal's not too hot. You have a compressor on the first 8, and this is the one knob compressor. What's hip about this is that it's just one knob operation. It's super simple to use. And so if you have a vocalist or a bass or kick drum or something like that you want to smooth out, the one knob compressor is very hip for that. You have an EQ, British style EQ going on here. You have 4 aux sends, okay? 2 of them are pre-fader and 2 of them are post-fader. So the way that works is that, it's going to be either before or after the fader, or they're going to send over to the Clark Technic effects unit that's built into the mixer. Clark Technic makes great effects. So what's happening is that you have all your usual suspects, reverbs, choruses, delays, all those things are selectable here, and you would get the audio to them via these aux sends. It's really handy to have these auxes to be able to send signals elsewhere, either to the effects section or out of the console to other gear. You have pan, you have your solo and the mute buttons here, solo buttons here, your subgroup buttons, you have mute and solo LEDs for each one, and then these are the subgroups you can send to. So you have 8 different subgroups you can send signals out of the mixer with. And you can assign them here left and right and buttons 1 through 4, and then you send them here, and then there's the master fader there. So what ends up happening is on the top of the unit, you have all of the connections for these. So let's talk about that for a second. Right on the front panel for the first 8, you have inserts right on the front, so you can physically insert another piece of gear into it, like a compressor or something like that, right into the channel, which is really handy. For your auxes and stuff, you have the 4 aux sends on connectors on the back and 8 returns for that, which is super handy to have if you wanted to send to other things, monitors or what have you. So that's really handy. Your master route, your subgroup outs are on the top as well. Your master route, you have inserts on the master inserts as well. So if you're doing a live show and you want to put an EQ across the master bus, feel free to do so. You have inserts for that. There's 1/4-inch connectors for the masters, and there's XLR connectors for the masters as well. So connect it as you will. So all of your effects masters and effects return knobs are here. On your control room headphone selection, you can choose which bus you kind of want to listen to in that section. So the main mix is going to be going there, and if you wanted to monitor on headphones or something like that, you can choose which portion of the mix you want to do so. There's also headphone jacks on the top and a separate volume for it. So this is the QX2442USB. It's a really killer mixer, has a USB jack on the top so that you can go bi-directional with the USB audio, 2 tracks in, 2 tracks out. Very handy to have to be able to for playback music or to record the show. It comes with Traction software, so you can record the show off of the 2 bus if you so desire. So it's got RCA connectors, a little light. If you want to have some light during the show, you can have it connected to the lamp, the socket there, and that's going to be cool. So QX2442. If you want more information and media, feel free to come visit us at Behringer.com. Thanks for watching Music Group TV.